I wrote a guide on lucid dreaming. You can read it and learn how to have a lucid dream for yourself. It's free, and today I want to look together with you at the 7 chapters that this guide covers. So here we are looking at the front cover of this guide. And by the way, if you are new here and you don't know what lucid dreaming is the ability to dream at night, except you're able to control those dreams and do anything you want. And I would also say that it is a good tool for self-development. So this guide, I wrote 7 chapters. They start out with the more basic things, and in the end you get more advanced techniques. Now, this guide does not cover everything there is to know about lucid dreaming. It's just the most essential information if you want to have your first lucid dream. Now, it's meant to be read chronologically because it starts with the more basic things. And in this introduction of the guide, I also write this. I don't go into deep explanations in this guide. That's why it's so short. So if you don't understand anything, please let me know, send me a question, leave a comment, because I'm willing to explain everything that there is in this guide. So then now I want to give you a brief summary of the 7 chapters that are written here. So the first chapter talks about the dream journal, and it teaches you how to write down your dreams and how to remember your dreams. And finally, how to make a dream sign inventory, which is a list of things that you personally dream about very often. Now, most people might dream about monsters, they might dream about scary things, you might dream about anything that you have encountered in your real life, like certain people, certain places. And recognizing this will allow you to know your own dream life, and with that the ability to recognize what is a dream and what is not. So for example, I would dream often about bathrooms, and now if I were to dream about a bathroom, I would probably recognize that as being a dream, and I would be able to become lucid inside the dream. So the second chapter is about reality checks, which is important to basically develop a lucid mind. So be very keen and focused about your environment and whether or not it is a dream or not. Now, developing this skill is basically about having the habit to every day perform a couple of reality checks until you do one inside the dream. And when you do a reality check inside a dream, often you will find that you are dreaming. And for example, if you are doing the hand reality check here, looking at your hand inside a dream, you might end up having 6 fingers, as we see here. The third chapter is about meditation and mnemonics. And mnemonics are just any system or trick that you use to remember something. So you might trick yourself to remember to have a lucid dream at night. And meditation, I'm sure you know what it is, but the second thing about mnemonics is maybe less known. So it's the W.I.L.D technique. Within the lucid dreaming community, it's a very known technique to condition yourself in a way to have a lucid dream at night. Then we have the W.I.L.D technique, which is by far the most direct and successful technique to induce a lucid dream. And it is, if everything else until now doesn't work for you, writing down your dreams, doing reality checks, it doesn't produce a spontaneous lucid dream, then forcing, so to speak, a lucid dream to occur at night is a very efficient way of having a lucid dream. Then the 5th chapter is about having longer lucid dreams and about stabilizing your lucid dream. So dreams usually have the tendency to fall apart and become less lucid, so doing reality checks throughout the dream and other techniques that will ground you in that reality are what you will find in this chapter. The 6th chapter is my favorite because it deals with fear and challenges that you encounter as you learn to lucid dream. An example of this is sleep paralysis, which you might have heard of, where you are completely paralyzed, but you have your eyes open, so you are not able to move your body. Now, this is for many people a scary experience, but the good thing is that you can transform sleep paralysis into a lucid dream without much difficulty. And in this way, you are able to transform something that's very scary into something that's very beautiful. And there's other things in this chapter that are very helpful to overcome these kind of challenges, like fear and sleep paralysis. And the 7th chapter, and the last one, is also the most difficult, because we are talking about creating your own world inside the dream world, which is possible. So creating your own environment, your own people, and basically anything that you want. But it is more difficult because you are required to have certain mental skills and understand the way the dream world works. For me, this was very difficult to achieve, but I have been able to do it, and that is a very cool thing to be able to do. So the techniques that I discussed, everything in detail, is once again quite compact. If anything is not clear, definitely let me know. Maybe I can even update it if there's any spelling errors or things like this. I don't think there are, because I've checked it through quite often. But yes, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, once again let me know. And I hope you enjoy this guide if you are planning on reading it. If not, then I wish you a good day.